G'day everyone, welcome to Tasmanian Fishing Adventures. I've got the spin gear out, so I haven't been spinning for trout for a long time, haven't really been trout fishing for a long time. We're on the Leven River at Loongana, so the upper parts of the Leven River. We are battling a fair bit of winds, it is quite cold, I can see a bit more rain coming down the valley there. But we're going to try and catch a trout, hopefully rainbow trout. This is in the rainbow trout section of the river, so different seasons, but doesn't matter at this time of the year. So I'm going to chuck a few lures around and hopefully find us a trout or two. Gotcha, buddy. Oh, not yes, I guess, but I haven't been spin fishing for quite a long time. Not for trout anyway. Haven't been fishing for trout for quite a long time. I'll talk about that later. But here we go, nice little Leven brown. And if you can just stop at any moment, that'd be great. Look at him straight back in. There he is. I haven't been trout fishing for quite a while really. I haven't done much of it at all. And the reason being is that it's been very, very bad summer if you're a trout. It's been very warm, very dry, but it has cooled down and kind of rained a little bit, not much though, to be honest. The river's still quite low, very low, lowest I've seen it. This is the Leven River at Loongana. Need to get my casting back in check, I haven't done it for too long. Anyway, so it's not been a good year to be a trout. So Western Lakes, it's been fish kills for months now. Come on, lure. Which is a shame because I love the Western Lakes and I've only been up there once this year. Basically because I know that it's not been that great, and even catching and releasing a fish when the water's as warm as it's been isn't great, so we've been kind of steering clear and doing more saltwater fishing, which is cool. But anyway, we've got only another month and a bit, I guess, until we're no longer trout fishing once again because of how early the season closes for regions only known to the Inland Fisheries Service in Tasmania. Right at my feet. Oh, we might not even need the net really. The good old-fashioned beaching technique. Let's do that. It's about the same as the first one. Same size. It's cool finding a couple. Now, how about you stay where I put you and stop moving for a second. Only, oi! Only got one hook in him. You get the right purchase. Look at that. Nice. Have a little brown. Thanks, buddy. Right, need to leave the camera on apparently. You know, Murphy's Law, you're filming, you cast over an area, no fish, turn the camera off, cast over the same area, catch fish. The lure that we've got, it's your rainbow trout, coloured, little hard body, shallow diving thing. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter exactly what type of lure it is because it's doing the same thing as every other brand, but it's Black Magic, this one. I like the colours, really realistic colours on this one. Bit of orange on the front. Green, red, bit of shininess. Getting the job done so far. We've only gone 20 metres. Old mate down there trying to build a new bridge. It's important work, and we'll keep going. Nice little cave going on here. There's a bit of this cast limestone rock as it starts raining all the way through here, and there's a few caves around Lungana. And you can't really get into them as such, the caves. They're a bit hidden. But there's a nice bit of limestone area through here. There's one cave at Guns Plains that you can do tours in. And then of course you've got the larger limestone area not too far away in Mole Creek as well. What's limestone got to do with fishing, you ask? Good for nutrients. Nutrient rich. So, good for a productive waterway. Nothing like a bit of trout fishing in the cold water, getting rained on when it's 12 degrees and windy. Nothing beats it. Haven't seen any fish for a little while. Nothing following, because again I can see the lure pretty much the entire way back, even though it's not sunny. It's shallow and clear enough. It kind of got me thinking about the trout fishing in Tasmania at the moment, and mentioned before, it's not been a great season. I haven't really done that much trout fishing for that reason. There hasn't been videos for that reason. And basically, if you're not familiar with the trout scene in Tassie, if you're not from Tasmania and whatnot, then you might not be aware of what's going on. It's been last spring I should say, was very, very dry. Obviously spring should be very wet, and that kind of leads us into summer having plenty of water. But it was very dry spring, and it's been, I think, the third driest summer ever. And basically those two things combined, you've ended up with obviously a lack of water, and the river's very low still at the moment. Even though it's cooled down and it has rained a little bit, it's still very low. And that's where I am currently. It might be different elsewhere, but from what I've seen when driving around, everything's still very low. The lakes are low, the rivers are low. It's cooled down, which means that the trout are probably a bit happier and whatnot, but it's been a disastrous 3 months roughly. Had good fishing in kind of October, November, December, but definitely this year has been really, really bad. Not everywhere, again, of course, there are exceptions, but we've had fish kills in the Western Lakes. We've had very low water, which means that the cormorants have a much easier job catching trout. So the cormorants have done a bit of damage in a few different rivers. Mersey River, Tyana River down south, for examples. Oops. Learn how to cast. There you go. And it's basically led me to start thinking about the bigger picture. We really need to change what we're doing in Tasmania, because we can't just have our head in the sand and say that trout fishing is going to be great in Tasmania forever. It won't be. Everyone knows that. The climate is changing, everything's getting worse, and we're just going to need to diversify. So we do have a lovely native freshwater sport fish called the estuary perch. Estuary perch, very much similar animal to the Australian bass. They're very closely related. And estuary perch are native to Tasmania, and yet through absolute lack of management and lack of action, they're now only found in one river in Tasmania, and that's Arthur River in the northwest. You're not allowed to fish for them because they're so rare, so you're not allowed to target them even for catch and release anymore. And there's still absolutely nothing that inland fisheries or the government that too many people keep voting for are doing about it. So basically what's happening is that our trout fisheries are suffering, and there's multiple reasons for that, but climate obviously will be one of them, and we're not actually trying to diversify. And it is such a shame. You look across the ditch to Victoria and they've stocked 10 million fish into Victorian waterways a couple of times now per year, 10 million per year. They've done that a couple of times. And they've got these great mixed fisheries with trout, redfin obviously not stocked, but they're kind of just self-sustaining. You've got trout being stocked, you've got redfin, and then you've got estuary perch living in the same waterways. It is doable, it's not impossible, and I think Tasmania should really take a leaf out of that book, because at the moment we've got way too many eggs in the one basket. There's a fish cruising along here. Yes. Times like that I wish I was fly fishing. Oh, there's two of them. What are you doing, fish? Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Yes, got him. Crazy. Oh, he got off. That was crazy. Watching him chase it and have a crack at it. Again, wish I was fly fishing when you're sight fishing like that. Lures just don't, yeah, not as effective. But he took it and he got off because didn't have the best tension on him jumping around. But that was cool. And there were two fish, and they were both about the same size, and they were probably low 30s, kind of low 30 centimetres. He wanted that lure though. Oh. Let's see if there's anyone else out there that I can't see from here. A nice little... Oh yeah. Oh, damn it. There are a few fish out here. What's the chances you'll have another shot at the... Well, not that one, but another one. Nothing more annoying than when you don't make the most of a couple of opportunities, and then after another hour you realise they were your chances. But it's a little bit different normally when you're fishing a river for trout. You just keep walking upstream, there's going to be more chances. Got him. Oh no! What was I talking about? Why did that feel like the drag was so loose? It's not. It felt loose on that tape. Oh no! Seriously. How many have we now lost? That wasn't really ever on as such, but... Oh, okay. The fish just rose here, that's why I kind of snuck down onto this log here. There we go, stable enough, is it, that log? Oh man. We deserve a fish. Eat it, eat it. Oh, he whacked it. Come on. Got him. Don't got him. Holy shit. We're using frickin' circle hooks by the looks of it. Oh my god. I mean, it's an awesome looking spot, but far out. Got him, come on. I got him pegged. My god. That's 67 fish that have got away between catching, and we've got ourselves a very average size brown trout. I think they're stacked up here though, there must be surely. It'll perfect spot. And I've already had a couple of hits in this spot, so we might be able to pull another one out, but we won't get ahead of ourselves yet the second, won't we? There's the fish. About the same as the other two, I reckon. Thereabouts. Finally, oh my god. What a perfect spot though, it's deep as, or drops off at least there. I've got this deep, fairly slow run coming out of that faster water. Has trout written all over it, and we've lost a trout there. We had a hit over there and we caught one there, so there's a few trout here and we'll get back into them, I reckon. Got him. Hey. Look at this. What a spot to catch a fish. Thanks, fish. Gill. Alrighty, we might finish up there, everyone. Interesting day. We caught a few fish, but if we had caught half the fish that we'd hooked, it would have been a much better day. But that's fishing. Heading back to the car now. Got a little bit of a walk to go along these rocks along the river. But until next time, I hope to see you out on the water, wherever that may be.